Hi guys, welcome back to a fresh vlog. This is Murugan Idli. We are out on a breakfast ride and just done with our breakfast and just about to head back home. So we thought we'll do a quick video to show you guys how the saddlebags will look on the CB350 with the Honda OEM panniers or the saddle stays. So yeah, so I have Pradeep as well with me as for the
Hello all.
public demand. So
Public
you all
demand.
like to see Pradeep along with me, so he's there.
Yeah.
So we both are going to talk about the bike with the saddlebags here right now. So as you see, these are mounted along with the Honda saddle stays, the regular saddle stays, the big size one, the large saddle stays or large panniers what Honda provides. So these are Triton X2. I think it's about 50 or 75 liters, not sure what it is, but that's what it is. So with respect to capacities, yeah, amazing capacity for entire weeks touring is what you like to do. So but not really going to divulge much into these saddlebags in specific, but you can go with any saddlebags of this type if you are looking at, right? So Pradeep, any thoughts from you?
Yeah, I think quite big and roomy, and we had actually put these backpacks in each of these saddlebags. So if you want,
Yeah. So what we did is, guys, we took this backpack what Pradeep is wearing.
on the side it's this big.
Yeah, it is this big. It's about again 30 liters.
Yeah.
So we could really put this particular bag and Pradeep's bag in each of these. One this side, one this side. But when you do that, when you load your saddlebags, please make sure you check the clearances on the exhaust side.
Yeah.
Especially on this side, please check your clearances. Without the luggage you would see some clearance, but when you load the luggage into the bags, this clearance will reduce, right? So a small incident what just happened now is this. I hope you are able to see. So after we loaded the saddlebags, the backpacks what we are wearing into these bags, so it actually went ahead and touched the exhaust. So as you can see that it touched the exhaust, and then this has happened now. So I'm sure I can get this removed with some petrol and then brush it out. That's not a big deal. But yeah, so this is the damage what just happened to the saddlebags. So be very careful when you install any kind of saddlebags. Make sure after you load the luggage, make sure that you pull these fasteners really tight, really tight, and double check the clearances right here. There should always be this bit of clearance, if not more. So that's a very critical aspect, guys, for using saddlebags. So always go for saddlebags which are recommended for exhausts which are going to be upswept.
Yeah.
Right?
You need a bit of angularity.
Never go for square or rectangular type saddlebags. These are a little bit angular, but still it has managed to touch the exhaust. So the key is to fasten it up really well after you load the luggage.
Loading, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Yeah. So little bit, if you like to see the saddlebags what it has, so various type of saddlebags are available in the market, and this is one of them. And so this saddlebag, it has again various compartments. You can use it either for daily use or whatever. This could be used for
All
keeping your
wires and SD cards and
yeah, this could be used for your tools or a brush, tongue cleaner, toothpaste, blah blah blah. And again, two pouches here to keep any of your toiletries, etc. So in terms of provision, I think it's quite decent. So it comes with a capsule rain cover as well, and sort of a support kind of thing, so you guys can see the damage here because of the heat. So Pradeep's bag was
My bag was actually on this side, and
Yeah.
I was probably 5 minutes away from the burn actually reaching my bag. So, thankfully, this was the first layer of defense.
Yeah.
But it was a matter of time before the heat actually burnt a hole through this and got to my bag.
Yeah, so this one protected Pradeep's bag, guys, today. so anyway, so that's the hole. So this is not going to be a big issue for me. I'm going to get this patched and fixed, and then there is always this thing with the velcros which is sitting right here, so not too much worried about this at this point. But
Somewhere, what I would have thought is these saddle stays which Honda have made, they should have actually come like this, and there should have been some sort of a base going like this.
yeah,
So the base of this bag should have actually rested on the base of the saddle stays. It should have gone like that.
Correct.
Somewhere I feel I've seen a few of those designs.
yeah.
Maybe that was one way to have done it.
Correct, true. Maybe, or this could have been little bit more extended this side, or whatever, so that this doesn't manage to go ahead and touch the exhaust, something like that. So yeah, it has again many pockets to keep stuff, something in the front as well. So yeah, nothing short of storage compartments on this particular bag, as it is I think 50 or 75 liter bag, so that's good enough. So guys, yeah, so let me just switch to the other side of the bag and show you what's in there. So it's a little bit different option given on one of the sides, so let me switch to the other side.
Oh, there's a different option on the other side, is it?
Yes. So these are those straps, guys, what I was talking about, which you need to really fasten really tight after loading the luggage. So that's very important. So since this damage happened today, so it's a big learning for me as well in terms of using the saddle bags on this bike, especially the upswept exhaust. So big learning, yeah, but nevertheless I want to share this learning with all of you so that none of you get into this situation. That's the key here.
And it so happened that this was a scheduled stop for us on Murugan Idli, on the Hosur Road highway. If we had not stopped, the only way we would have stopped is if somebody had approached us from behind and said there is some smoke coming out of your bags.
Yeah.
And by then it would have been quite a bit late.
True. So this again comes with one kind of a pad to give it a sort of a structure, and this is the extra pouch what is available here.
Oh, yeah,
so
the padded compartment
this is
for the
supposed to be for the laptop, guys. So if you're carrying a laptop, this is supposed to be for the laptop. And apart from that, this is a single compartment, and it's got a bottle holder, I think, on the front.
Yeah.
So it's got a bottle holder right here,
Yeah.
and
You can actually put it and show.
yeah, this
is what you can do.
So guys, yeah, this is the bottle holder. We can just plug it in here. And this bag also has a provision for turning it around as a shoulder strap.
Yeah.
If you are taking this off the bike and you want to
check into a hotel
or something, so you can just go ahead and wear it and walk in. So that's one provision what's been given. This is available on both the sides. So one more bottle holder on the other side. It's right here. One more bottle holder, or
probably for your pillion, or you can keep a flask of coffee here and the water there. All sorts of.
Yeah. In terms of provisions, it's a full-fledged bag which you can use for a long touring ride, guys. So, but only caution is make sure it is really fastened well and sitting really tight. So that's the key here. So anything is going to remain loose, we are going to invite trouble. So for example, this is a bit loose here, so you got to make sure it is tight enough. Yeah,
That should do it.
so that's a quick review on the saddlebags, guys. So any thoughts from you, Pradeep, before
I think,
we
yeah, quite roomy and quite well done.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think you covered everything. I think it's also worth every 1 hour or so, if you're stopping on your tour or something, I think it's worth getting down and taking a quick look from the back,
Yeah.
that things are still having a bit of distance.
Yeah,
I think that would be one cautionary
yeah, correct.
word.
Yeah, so with that caution, we'll leave you guys here. And the big suggestion here is to, while if you do not want to be in a situation of keeping a continuous check on it, you can look at any other alternate type of
Pillion.
saddlebags which is little bit shorter in height. Of course, you will compromise little bit on capacity, but I think you'll have peace of mind in terms of something is not going and touching the exhaust. So yeah, with respect to the last point, what I want to cover is how would the pillion comfort be while touring with these saddlebags. So most of these saddlebags come with a sort of a smooth cushioning where these belts are sitting, so that when pillion sits on this, they really cannot feel any discomfort, and seamlessly they would be able to put their legs right here
Correct.
and right here. So it's quite comfortable, guys. There is enough space here to keep a leg right from here to here, so that's not a issue either. All right, friends, so just a quick one here. So you can see that I'm sitting along with the saddlebags, so quite comfortably, and my foot is also quite comfortable on the footrest, so no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, very clear. You're absolutely not
Absolutely.
experiencing any
Nothing.
discomfort or
Nothing.
anything which is touching you in the foot or
Nothing
shins
at all.
or anything.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
It's quite comfortable.
So yeah, this is how your pillion is going to sit on these saddlebags, and this is how comfortable they are going to be. This will give you the perfect idea.
Yeah.
And except for the bottle sticking out a little bit, his feet are on the foot pegs very elegantly. Absolutely no issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.